Hello, my name is David Johnson, and I'll be reading for A in Rough for Theater 1. A penny for a poor, blind old man. A penny for a poor, blind old man.
Music? So it is not a dream at last, nor a vision. They are mute, and I am mute before them. Poor wretch. No, I may go back. The mystery is over. Unless we join together and live together till death ensue. What would you say to that, Billy? May I call you Billy like my son? Do you like company, Billy? Do you like tinned food, Billy?
What tinned food?
Corned beef, Billy. Just corned beef. Enough to keep body and soul together till summer with care, no? A few potatoes, too. A few pounds of potatoes, though. Do you like potatoes, Billy? We might even let them sprout, and then, when the time came, put them in the ground. We might even try that. I would choose the place and you would put them in the ground. No?
How are the trees doing?
Hard to say. It's winter, you know.
Is it day or night?
Oh, day if you like. No sun, of course. Otherwise you wouldn't have asked. Do you follow my reasoning? Have you your wits about you? Billy, have you still some of your wits about
But
you?
light.
Yes, light. There is no other word for it. Shall I describe it to you? Shall I try to give you an idea of this light?
It seems to me sometimes I spend the night here, playing and listening. I used to feel twilight gather and make myself ready. I put away fiddle and bowl and had only to get to my feet when she took me by the hand.
She?
My woman. A woman. But now, when I set out, I don't know. And when I get here, I don't know. And while I am here, I don't know whether it is day or night.
You were not always as you are. What befell you? Women? Gambling? God.
I was always as I am.
Come.
I was always as I am, crouched in the dark, scratching an old jingle to the far winds.
We had our women, hadn't we? You yours to lead you by the hand, and I mine to get me out of the chair in the evening and back into it again in the morning, and to push me as far as the corner when I went out of my mind.
Cripple. Poor wretch.
Only one problem. The about turn. I often felt as I struggled that it would be quicker to go on, right around the world, to the day I realized I could go home backwards. For example, I am at A. I push on to B, and I return to A. The straight line, the vacant space. Do I begin to move you?
Sometimes I hear steps, voices. I say to myself, they're coming back. Some are coming back to try to settle again, or to look for something they had left behind, or to look for someone they left behind.
Come back! Who would want to come back here? And you never called out? Cried out? No?
Have you observed nothing?
Oh, me, you know. Observe, I sit there in my lair, in my chair, in the dark, 23 hours out of the 24. What would you have me observe? Do you think we would make a match now? You're getting to know me?
Corned beef, did you say?
Apropos. What have you been living on all this time? You must be famished.
There are things lying around.
Edible?
Sometimes.
Why don't you let yourself die?
On the whole, I have been lucky. The other day, I tripped over a sack of nuts.
No.
Yes, a little sack full of nuts in the middle of the road.
Yes, all right, but why don't you let yourself die?
I have thought about it.
But you don't do it.
I'm not unhappy enough. That was always my unhappy, but not unhappy enough.
You must be every day a little more so.
I am not unhappy enough.
If you ask me, we were made for each other.
What does it all look like now?
Oh, me, I never go far. Just a little up and down before my door. I never yet pushed on to here. Till now.
But you look about you.
No.
After all those hours of darkness, you don't.
No! Of course, if you wish me to look about me, I shall. And if you care to push me about, I shall. Try to describe the scene as we go along.
You mean you would guide me? I wouldn't get lost anymore.
Exactly. I would say, easy, Billy. We're heading for a great muck heap. Turn back and we'll left when I give you the word.
You'd do that?
Easy, Billy. Easy. I see round tin over there in the gutter. Perhaps it's soup or baked beans.
Baked
Are you
beans.
beginning to like me? Or is it my imagination?
Baked beans. Where are you?
Here, my dear fellow.
Oh,
Stop.
oh, it's a gift. A gift.
Stop. Forgive me, Billy.
Where am I? Where was I?
No, I've lost him. He was beginning to like me and I struck him. He'll leave me. I'll never see him again. I'll never see anyone again. We'll never hear the human voice again.
Have you not heard it enough? The same old moans and groans from cradle to grave.
Do something for me before you go.
There. Do you hear it? Oh. I can't go. Do you hear it?
You can't go?
I can't go without my things.
What good are they to you?
None.
And you can't go without them.
No. I'll find them in the end, or leave them forever behind me.
Shake my rug. I feel the cold air on my foot. I'd do it myself, but it would take too long. Do that for me, Billy. That I may go back, settle in the old nook again, and say, I have seen man for the last time. I struck him, and he succored me, find a few rags of lugs in my heart, and die reconciled with my species. What has you gaping at me like that? Have I said something I shouldn't have? What does my soul look like?
Make a sound?
Have you no sense of smell either?
It's the same stink everywhere. Am I within reach of your hand?
Wait, you're not going to do me a service for nothing? I mean, unconditionally? Good God!
Your foot?
What?
You said your foot.
Had I but known. Yes, my foot. Tuck it in. On your knees, and you'll be more at your ease. There.
Let go of my hand. You want me to help and you hold my hand? Have you only one leg?
Just the one.
And the other?
It went bad and was removed.
Will that do?
A little tighter. What hands you have.
Is all the rest there?
You may stand up now and ask me a favor.
Is all the rest there?
Nothing else has been removed, if that's what you mean.
Is that your face?
I confess it is. What else could it be? That, my win.
Red?
Purple? What hands you have.
Is it still day?
Day? If you like. There's no other word for it.
Will it not soon be evening?
Come, Billy. Get up. You're beginning to incommode me.
Will it not soon be night?
Day, night. It seems to be sometimes the earth must have got stuck one sunless day in the heart of the winter, in the gray of the evening. Come on, Billy. Up. You're beginning to embarrass me.
Is there grass anywhere?
I see none.
Is there no green anywhere?
There's a little moss. Good
Kendall
God.
Rainey, please
Don't
report
tell
to
me
the
you're
front
going to
office.
pray.
Kendall
No,
Or we?
no, I could stay like that forever with my head on an old man's knee.
Knee? Get up, can't you?
Oh, what peace. Tara used to say, the days I hadn't earned enough, you and your harp, you do better crawling on all fours on your father's medals pinned to your arse and a money box round your neck. You and your harp, who do you think you are? And she made me sleep on the floor. Who I thought I was. That I could never could. If I listened long enough, I'd hear it. A string would give.
Your harp? What's all this about a harp?
I once had a little harp. Be still and let me listen.
How long are you gonna stay like that?
I can stay for hours listening to the sounds.
What sounds?
I don't know what they are.
I can see it.
Will you not be still?
No. I can see it clearly over there on the stool. What if I took it, Billy, and made off with it? Hey, Billy, what would you say to that? There might be another old man someday would come out of his hole and find you playing the mouth organ, and you tell him the little fiddle you once had. Hey, Billy. Or singing. Hey, Billy, what would you say to that? There, croaking to the winter wind, having lost his little mouth organ. Hey, Billy.